Hi again everybody, welcome back to Life on the Run. The last video was all about, we put some new curtains. Pat's made them, these new curtains, and put them up. And I was thinking, what can I do? I mean, there's no end in sight yet. What could I do? So I thought, I wondered if you'd be interested in where I come from, where it all started, and what I've done. I mean, why on earth you might be interested in my life, I don't know. But it's the only thing left that I can think of to talk about. Because it could be quite interesting, I suppose. So I thought I might go right the way back. I mean, I'm 73 now. Seems incredible. But I remember as if it were yesterday when I was 18 and I joined the army. I was on my way to work. I was 18 and I'd left school when I was 15. And between 15 and 18, I'd had 13 jobs. I couldn't settle down. And my dad had told me, either you settle down or get out. He was sick of me. And I was on my way to work, and at the time I was a driver's mate. We used to go over to Manchester every day before M62 were built then. Over at Snake Pass, delivering parcels in Manchester. And I hated it. And I was on my way to work. And walking, about a couple of mile walk it was. And I got halfway. And I got on a bus. I just got on a bus and went to Bradford. And I joined army. I'd already tried to join army in Leeds and failed the medical because I've got asthma. I had it all my life. So I didn't go back to Leeds, I went to Bradford instead. And I lied my head off at the recruitment place. And I joined Royal Engineers. Never told my mother and father. I was still living at home at the time. And it took maybe a fortnight, I don't know, before papers come. And on the day that I was instructed to go down to Farnborough to do my training. And I still never told my parents. And on the day that I was going, I come downstairs with my suitcase and my mother says to me, where are you going with the suitcase? And I says, I've joined army, I'm off. It seems incredible. And my mother, she said to me years, not that many years ago actually, that she rode a razor and off I went and down to Farnborough and did my training. And I did my training in Farnborough and I was posted out to Germany. And it was a place called Ona that they posted me to. I was on my own. I remember I got on this military bus in Hanover. I went to Hanover Airport and they picked me up in the military bus. I was the only one on it. And we're going out to a place called Ona and we'll go in, and then houses got fewer and fewer and fewer, and thought, where the hell am I coming? And I was on this concrete road. Ga-dum, 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 ga-dum. Tyres, sound of tyres on this bus up country road. And I eventually arrived at Owner. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was virtually next door to Belson. And that's where I started doing me. Well, it was a tank regiment, and I finished up driving a tank. Well, I started out as a radio operator on a tank at first, well, a three-man crew, commander, driver and radio operator. And eventually I went to Bovington to do my driver training, and finished up driving a Centurion Arc. There's a picture on it. And eventually came home on leave to Leeds, and that's where I met Pat in the Mecca. That's a funny story. She was only 15. I was 19. Seems incredible, and she was playing cards in Mecca. Oh dear. Yeah, oh, a lovely little thing she wore in there. I told her that day, the day I met her, at bus stop, I was going to marry her. How incredible is that? And I did marry her. We courted for 18 months, and I wrote nearly every day. And in this box, I'll put it on here, there's a box here and it's full of letters. There's over 300 letters in this box. I've still got them. The letters that me and Pat wrote to one another while I was out in Germany, till eventually she came out to Germany when we got married. Yeah, amazing story. I don't know whether you'll like it or not. All right, see you later.